Hi, I'm Dave and I help business leaders to use technology more effectively. Today I want to talk about technical documentation. One of the things that a lot of businesses struggle with is having their processes documented. I've done a whole series of videos on this already, there's a link below, but the most important thing is having a documentation culture. When it comes to technical documentation, you need two sorts. You need your knowledge base and you need the technical information. I highly recommend you use a document management system to do this, and if you're a Microsoft customer, you could just do it in SharePoint. The wiki tool's free. Loads of tools out there. We use a tool called Hoodoo for ours, and that also includes something else you need, which is a password manager. And I recommend Keeper, but trying to run a business with that password manager in 2023 is impossible. The good thing about having a password manager is if somebody leaves or all your marketing stuff is in with one person, you've got all the usernames, passwords, etc. So you can get back in. Because one of the problems that a lot of businesses face, well, the risks they face really, is you've got like a rogue staff member that gets hit by a bus, leaves, gets another job, can't get hold of them, and you can't get access to the system. So by having a password manager, that really helps. But there's two other things you need to do as well. One is a thing called a break glass. So a break glass account is an account that you use in emergencies because no one else can access the system. And the best way of doing that is to have the password written on a bit of paper in an envelope, sealed in a safe. But the break glass password should never be used. So what we quite like to do is for some of the bigger companies we work for, where the managing staff, they don't, like people like you, maybe, you're not that technical. I certainly don't want you to have administrative access because you might break something. But I do want you to have the ability to get back into the system should you not be able to get hold of us. So break glass account's perfect for that. It'll notify us if anyone logs into it, and you've got access to it in an emergency if you need it. There's a big problem when it comes to technology and kind of ownership, because often IT people think they own the IT, but obviously it belongs to the business, it belongs to you guys, not to us. And I think that's because we know that we've got to protect the business from technology being messed around with, and owners of the fiddle, really, really frustrating. It's very expensive and very time consuming. We much prefer to empower people to make good decisions than we just get on with. Because as soon as you fiddle, you're doing stuff that's not following the process that's been created, you're increasing cybersecurity vulnerability, you're creating problems for the system where it may not be obvious what changes were made. So with our change management, we have a process that we make a change, we document it, and we try and only change one thing at once. It's always a good technique. So there's a lot of waffle in today's video, but really the purpose of this video is to get you thinking about what access do I need to systems, and what happens if somebody's not available and we need to recover access to that system. That's it really, because you need that recovery, but you shouldn't be logging into it day to day. Go on to the days where the managing director has access to everybody's files, everyone's emails. It's not how to do it. It's not a very good technique because it opens you up to all sorts of different liabilities, but most importantly, security liabilities. If your account is hacked, then someone's got access to all that information, and 99.99% of it you're never ever going to look at. So I hope that's useful. Let me know what you think in the comments, and thanks for watching.